students, how are you all? I'm fine. I think all of you are also keeping well. Today, I'm going to take a class. At first, I'm going to introduce myself in front of you. I'm Amrit Tajuddin, Assistant Teacher English, Bangladesh Nobani School and College, Chattogram. Today, I'm going to take you a class on preposition. So, let's start our discussion. That is preposition. It is a grammatical item. At first, I want to make it clear to you what does preposition mean. So let's see. First, we are going to divide the word preposition. Pre plus position. So my dear students, pre means before. What does it mean? Before. And the word Bengali meaning purbe ba age, and the word position means place. It means Bengali meaning অবস্থান. So that my dear students, preposition means a place of before a noun. Especially, we are going to write the definition of preposition. Look at the board, please. Preposition is a part of space that takes place before a noun. Before a noun. What does it mean? It means preposition takes place just before a noun. I'm going to give you an example. Look at the board. Try to understand it very carefully. If you do not understand, please don't forget to ask your question by writing your comment. Look at the example. Examples. Shima goes to school. Shima goes to school. My dear students, look at this word. It's a noun. School is a noun. And the word to is a preposition. It takes place just before the noun. So to is a preposition here. And I'm going to give you another example here. We live in Bangladesh. We live in Bangladesh. Look at the example. We live in Bangladesh. What can you see, my dear students? The word in takes place just before the word Bangladesh, and Bangladesh is a noun. So my dear students, in a preposition, to is a preposition also. So from this discussion, we have understood that preposition takes place just before a noun. I think you have understood the definition. Now, I'm going to discuss about some rules of preposition, some usages of preposition, simple preposition. So, continue watching my video class here. My dear students, at first I'm going to discuss about the uses of at and in. At is a preposition. It takes place just before a short time. Short time. Or before a short time. Sorry, there is a mistake. short period of time. I'm sorry, it should be short period of time and before a small place. I'm going to make it clear to you again. In is a preposition that takes place before a short period of time and before a small place. So let's see some examples. He goes to school at 7 a.m. Dear students, look at this time, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. is an hour only. So it is a short amount of time at takes place this kind of time. And another example, he lives at Hospital Gate. Hospital Gate. Dear students, look at this place. Hospital Gate is a small place. It is not a wide place. So at takes place just before the small place like Hospital Gate. In Chittagong, if you look at this example, Chittagong is a big place, so it takes place just before a big place. So my dear students, we have understood about the uses of at. Now I'm going to discuss about the uses of in. Look at the example. In takes place just before a big place and just before a long period of time. Sorry, I'm coughing a little bit. It's not corona, my dear students. It's just seasonal flu, so you shouldn't mind of this. Long period of time. Dear students, I'm going to make it clear to you again. In is a preposition that take place just before a big place and just before a long period of time. If you will look at the examples, it will be very clear to you. So I want to request you, please look at the examples very carefully. If you have any query, any questions, don't forget to write your comment for asking. Examples. We live in Bangladesh. You see, Bangladesh is a very big place, so in takes place just before a big place. We go to school in the morning. We go to school in the morning. Look at the time, morning. Morning starts at 12 a.m. at night and it comes to an end at 12 p.m. So it's a long period of time. Dear students, have a look. For that region, in takes place just before morning. which is a long period of time. Have you understood, my dear students? I think you have understood very clearly. And if you have any problem, don't forget to write comment under my video to ask your questions. Dear students, now we are going to discuss about the uses of on, over and above. I am going to discuss the uses of these three prepositions. On. First, I am going to discuss about on. On takes place just on touching a thing, a surface. Is it FSE? A surface? Surface. And over. Let's see an example. Example. The book is on the table. The book is on the table. Dear students, look at this example. On the table. It means the book is touching the surface of the table. So, on is used just before the place which is touching on a surface. And then look at the uses of over. Over is a preposition that takes place on something just keeping some room. Dear students, I am going to make it clear to you. Look at this example. Look at the word on. I am going to give an example for you. Look at the example. Dear students, if you do not understand, don't be hesitant to ask me your question during my class or after my class in the comment box. Look at the example. The fan is on my head. The fan is on my head. Look at the example. If there is a fan on your head, is it touching your head? No. There is some room from your head to fan. So, over is used in that place where there is some room. So, my dear students, look at this example. The fan is on my head. So, my head and the fan have some room. So, on is used here. I think you have understood very clearly. At this moment, I am going to discuss about two other examples, two other uses of preposition. Dear students, I want to advise you, continue your studies at your home. Do not waste your time, because this time is very much valuable for your life. So my dear students, I am going to discuss two other prepositions here. Look at the board. Between and among. Let's see where they are being used, where they are used, if I divide this word between into two parts, it should be be plus twin. Twin. Have you listened about the twin babies? Yes, you have. Twin babies means two babies. So, between is used to make it understand between two persons or two things. Let's see an examples. Look at the example. I sat between the two boys in the exam hall. In the exam hall. Look at the example. I sat between the two boys. There are two persons, so between is used here. I think you have understood very clearly. And then now I am going to discuss about the uses of among. Among is used to indicates in many persons or things. So let's see an example on it. Example. Divide the mangoes. You know, this is the season of mangoes. Divide the mangoes among the boys. So my dear students, you can see boys. There are not two boys, there are boys, many boys. So among is used here. So my dear students, today I have tried to make you understand the uses of some preposition here. Inshallah, in the next classes, I will discuss the uses of all other prepositions very clearly. If you have any question on today's class, please don't be hesitate to ask me your questions. I am going to take another class on the next Monday. Till then, bye bye. Allah Hafiz. Take care.